Hello everybody, this is WeFit Lover and I am weighing in with you for 2 months on Weight Watchers. I started out at 203.8 pounds in the end of February, and 1 month ago I was 194.5, and today I am proud to announce that I am down to 193.9. I lost 1.7 this week alone. So far I have lost a total of 9.9 pounds since the very beginning 2 months ago. So this week I had taken some time off for myself, and for me it was really thinking about my stress levels and working on balancing my work and my social life and me time. So I've been working on new music, and I've been working on trying to figure out what it is that is going to keep me running and to keep losing weight. And as you see, I had a little bit of a hair mishap, and it kind of worked out where I ended up going completely blonde. So I am now really blonde, and I'm actually probably just going to go ahead and go platinum because, well, I'm almost there. So why not? You only live once in this body, so see what happens. So this month I'm going to really focus on letting go of self-sabotaging every time I lose weight, meaning stopping the binge day eating extravaganzas, which I've stopped about a week ago from now. And I'm really focusing on what I do eat when I do eat out at restaurants, and trying to stay on plan as much as possible, or at least make the conscious choice to eat something that would be within the plan or within my points range, instead of eating all of my extra points in the one day that I have my cheat day. And so that was the one thing that had been really a struggle for me, is to give up that time. And that's fine now, because I have a feeling that I'm pretty much not addicted as bad to sugar as I was when I first started this program. The one thing I can say is that I've had a really hard time when I drink, like have a actual alcoholic beverage, that I'll have more than one and I'll just keep drinking it because I don't know if it's the sugar in it or what, but I've never had that much non-self-control before. And I think in a way that's it's hopefully not a substitute for letting go of food. And that's something I'm going to be working on this month as well, is to balance out that that sugar craving or that sugar high of, oh my gosh, if I drink that, okay, it's in my points and it's got sugar and empty calories, and it's really, really bad idea. So don't even. I think all in moderation. And I think that's going along with my self-sabotaging rule of getting myself together psychologically, taking time off for me, those stress levels. And really what my goals are is to get into the 80s, and then maybe even 179 by May 18th, which would be a month from now. So that's kind of what I have planned for these monthly goals. I want to see how much I can achieve this month with what I know with working out, what works for my body, what food groups do I remember using or eating that helped me lose the most weight. I do notice that if I don't overdo it and I don't try to go like 5 days in a row working out, and I'm like, really emphasizing that part of my life, and then like letting everything else go, then I get really stressed out. Same with eating everything and then not working out, I get stressed out because then I'm not feeling like I'm, doing the goals that I want to do. And it's just like, I gotta find that self-lifestyle balance that's going to work, that's going to keep up when we do get to our goal weight, our ultimate goal weight, and how we can learn to live with that number, and know that yes, there can be a range between that and maybe a 5-pound range, or that and maybe a 10-pound range, and go with that. But I have to really focus on what's going to work as a lifestyle change, and not make this like every other diet I've tried, or every other time I've tried it. And what have I done this time different that is different from before? And for me this time, I can say back in 2010 when I did it, I was eating a lot of processed foods, I was eating a lot of gluten, I was eating a lot of white flour. And this time, because of some other diets that I tried, I messed up my stomach pretty badly when I tried another program, and it had a lot of genetic modified soy product and a lot of other things that were really upsetting my stomach, and I had severe IBS, and realized I was allergic to a lot of the ingredients, and found out through my allergist the things that I have sensitivities to. And so when I introduced them back in after being on a very strict diet for a while there, weaning off all that stuff and getting onto a really healthy program. When I came back on this program, it was really interesting because I introduced those products that I hadn't been eating for a while there again, and I started breaking out all over my arms, and I'm like, oh great, here we go again. And I started getting really grouchy and very moody and so weird, and it's just not myself at all. So this last few days, I've been leaving out those products again that had been, a problem, and I realized, okay, that's what's going on. So the last 2 days I've lost the most weight this week, and that also really surprised me of how different, your products of what you're eating, even if you're on plan, listen to your body is basically the point in that. But yeah, so basically letting go of the self-sabotaging and letting go of the binge food days, only having that one meal maybe a week during this process of the month, and not beating yourself up over it. If you have something you want, I say listen to your body, and that way you're more apt to stick to your plan. Definitely want to increase my exercise this month. I have really been slacking in that department. I've only been doing about 2 days a week. And even with that, that's really pretty darn good. Comparatively, if you think about like what you used to do and not ever working out, or just sitting around, and you're going from that to 2 days a week, that's a huge accomplishment in my book. I mean, there are people out there who love working out. I'm not one of those people. I try to trick my brain into making myself feel like I love doing it, but I think as time goes forward and the less weight I have on my body, the less I'll hurt, and the more exciting it will get when I do work out. When I do ab exercises, or when I do a lot of leg exercises or certain cardio machines, my hips ache so bad I just want to scoot around the floor like my dog. Like, that's what I feel like. And so I think once I get past some of those aches and pains and really just take my time, and work up gradually, because if you do it too fast, you're going to hurt yourself, just like myself, and end up with a chiropractor. So I'm still healing. I still got to take my time. Everybody has different health problems, but I definitely do recommend you talk to your doctor if you have any concerns in that department. But anyway, I really look forward to, updating this month and having a lot more progress and results of things that have worked. The things that have worked in the past for food-wise that I seem to lose the most weight with is definitely not having those cheat days. When I have one cheat meal, it works better because you're shocking your body. And I think it's important to be able to learn self-control that way, because if you completely dive it out of your system and you don't do it at all, then you're not going to want to go anywhere, and you're just going to sit at home and not do anything, and that's not a way to live. And I think it's important to have that cheat meal to see how far you've come from your last cheat meal and what you decide to eat. So for instance, today is my weigh-in day, and I didn't want to go to the buffet, but I know my husband really wanted to go. So I went, and my first plate, I had sushi and salad. I just had greens, I had salad, I didn't have much dressing. I had maybe a teaspoon of dressing on there, and it was very light, and I just ate that. I was already full for the most part, like I felt satisfied. I went back, I had some more sushi, but I knew that if I had that, it would be in my points range, and I only had a tiny bit of chicken with no fat or no skin. It was very little, really little, and I had that on the plate as well, along with green beans. And I had chicken on a stick because I love how there is a brown sugar base to it, but there's no it's not a coating that's on skin. And I thought, well, okay, I'll eat one chicken on a stick. So I also had some of the crab salad, because a lot of the fake crab there is fat-free completely. And it's pretty good for you. I know I had to count for the mayo that was on top of it, of course, but I didn't eat a lot. I had again, very small portions. So that's kind of what you want to do. And then if, you feel full and you remember how you feel when you're satisfied, then that's when you're doing the right thing and for your body. And then come home, and instead of having, 3 or 4 more meals that day, just listen to your body say, am I really that hungry, or do I just want a healthy snack? So that's what I did. I went to Walmart afterwards, and I thought, well, I know I'm going to want a mango later because I love mangoes, and I was out, and I thought it's better than me going to the fridge and saying, oh, today's weigh-in day, I'm going to go eat ice cream. And so instead of that, I went out and got a mango for tonight. So that's my snack for later. And we made tacos last night. We made corn tortilla with barbecued sauteed shrimp, and we put it together with some coleslaw and just added some lime juice and cilantro together in it, and just toss that with a little bit of olive oil in the pan, and that's what we had last night. We're gonna have it again tonight. So, so if we get hungry, that's what we'll eat. Last night I did lower fix, so I do some of the 21-day fix exercise programs because they're easy, they're 30 minutes. I love Autumn Calabrese, and I do use those programs. And on, I think it was like last Sunday or Monday, I did the Pilates one, and I love that one too because it pushes you, and you only have to deal with it for 30 minutes, and then it's like, okay, I'm done. But this month I definitely want to kick it up again, get back in the gym, and really focus on me. I also decided to do, I am very lucky in the fact that I can make my own hours at work, even though I do have a pretty high in demand job. So instead of working 5 days a week, I did lower it to 4 days a week, and I'm going to see if I can handle that because it will help my lifestyle and my balance and all of that. So those are the steps I'm taking to try to, make me a better version of me. So I hope all of you had a wonderful week, and I want to share with you my body shots right now. I thank you for watching, and please subscribe below, and I look forward to your comments below, and I will definitely read them and try to interact as much as I can. And you all have a wonderful rest of your week. Bye.